we are going to talk about some of the production as we talked about earlier. This was the part where I was going to segue into production, but we talked about production already. But no, either way, let's talk about some of the production on here. There's a obvious elephant in the room. I know everybody's kind of mentioned it when they sent me questions, when I've gotten groups of questions from the same people. The mix of some of their questions is usually this producer being mentioned. We're obviously talking about the white elephant in the room. Let's talk about the best Alchemist track. Let's talk about
Alan the Chemist.
Let's talk about it. Now, it was
YZ favorite.
his favorite.
Shout out to YZ.
Shout out to YZ.
Listen, there's a lot to choose from when it came to Alchemist. When it came to Benny the Butcher's project, obviously he did over I think 8 or no, 6 or 8. Actually, I can tell you right now. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 joints on here out of the 12. So again, they have a good.
Yeah, most of the production then.
Like I said, it was half and half. It was basically Al, Derringer, and Beat Butcher together, and then Derringer by himself or Alchemist. It was, like I said, 3 producers pretty much.
And he didn't go wrong.
No, didn't miss at all. Actually, didn't miss it. So Alchemist being heavily involved again on TANA Talk 4. He's also got his own relationship with FREDDIE, as you all know. They've had projects together as well. On this particular project, he had only 1 song that he produced on here. It's a banger as well. Let's go ahead and talk about Blackest in the Room. It already is. It's crazy already. It's like.
You know what I'm saying? What nigga do? I'm so cold with this shit. You did? Yeah.
So cold.
Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you screw? Black forces, so his brain ain't leave a stain on my shoe. Let's go talk, bet they put my face on that mountain too. Blackest in the room like I'm Sam Cooke at the Fountain Blue. Blackest in the room like I'm Sam Cooke at the Copa. These scary niggas, we stick together like dope and soda. Put that shit on nation. My calculation on coastal notion. If I smoke them on the side, will I see him when I cross over? Damn. Gotta spit it, cause it sit on my heart. The shit I think when I look up at the stars. I'm with the jail, the warden put me in the hole, cause I wouldn't rap for the guards. I had bars back when Lambo burned my demo on a CDR. Let's go on the ski sale. Shows I need 150,000 like a sale. Sitting on the truck, the back too big to do the meat sale. Tried to kick that cup, I fucked around and I got a refill. Fuck around, gon' fuck around, get out stuff. City niggas, they be worried about a nigga.
150,000 like Ezel.
Yo, that beat switch was crazy.
That was me. That was pause tape style right there. But it happens legit though. It happens legit.
Did you throw in a towel?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you just throw in the towel? Uh-oh.
I mean, no, it wasn't a white towel, but almost.
Okay.
Let me raise it. No, but again, fire. I skipped ahead because, you know, it needed to show the switch up because the switch up is crazy. Back to Benny, right? But it was a couple of joints to choose from at that point. So I decided to kind of keep the vibes the same. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I'm wrong.
You know,
especially Triple C. But we're going to go ahead and put that Alchemist track up against TANA Talks 4's Weekends in the PERRYS, featuring Boldy James.
Talk to niggas in the language they can understand. It's crazy. I got Al up this late. Hey, yo, some shit you ain't gonna never change, so don't worry about it. So make it tell you real shit, though. Real shit, though. Yo, word to every block in my city, they heard I got it. And my track record certainly show I deserve a homage. And they refer to my shit like Malcolm X words of knowledge. Cooking coke, burning product was only a learning process. Stepping on the brick of fentanyl, free you heard about it. And my phone used to ring so much you get nervous around me. Cut ties with the game, the same shit that certified me. On my clientele going Mr. Customer Service by me. Yeah, they just like me. On my pie flippers, ties to Virginia like Teddy Riley. Since rap, I've been treading lightly.
Had to quit blasting cigarettes. Was 2 times in my game. I'm a bigamist, but the game happened with regret. My brain a bit of a wreck. All the stress and strain left to disconnect. Chefing up all the cane in that kitchenette. Acquainted with Big Execs who filthied up my name.
Yo, Boldy killing that shit right there, man.
Oh, Boldy James.
I had to get a little.
Boldy James is so dope, bro.
2 Alchemist tracks. You know he delivering fire. We're talking Blackest in the Room versus Weekends in the PERRYS, featuring Boldy James. Who do you got?
I got GIBBS, man.
You got GIBBS on this one? Blackest in the Room?
I got Blackest in the Room, man.
Oh shit! Usually you're associated to your choices do some sort of 6th degree of Kevin Bacon. So, like I once toyed with that sample. I remember I liked it. I once gave that record up to someone else.
My man let me hear that sample the other day, and you
know what? The mood and the feeling on the Gibbs is a little bit better mixed in with the flow, in my opinion. I think the Benny the Butcher one's a little boring to me, in my opinion, and I kind of like the feeling on the one with Freddie Gibbs, so that's why I voted for that one.
Right. The vote
I thought the same.
Trip, so you're putting your vote down for Blackest in the Room?
Yeah.
Is it a statement, fellas? Are you running with some sort of campaign as like a Black and I'm proud, Blackest in the Room? Are you trying to say something? I want to catch up. I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah. What's up?
Triple C, fastest in the room. Got your vote down. You're Blackest in the room. I feel you. Anybody else feeling the same or want to stand on a different hill here?
I'm gonna go with the Benny on this one.
You're going Benny. Break it down.
I'm a big Benny fan, man. The emphasis he put on his words over that instrumental were pretty powerful for me. So, and then Boldy James coming in with his verse and just if you don't know who he is, you are doing yourself a disservice. He has lots of dope projects.
Yeah, he really does.
Another Griselda boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He has a project with Alchemist also.
He has a couple.
Yeah, he has a couple.
Yeah, so I think that those two guys on that beat just really did it justice. So I'm going with that. Malcontent, sorry to jump in, but shout out to him. He said that the unknown people that are on the Gibbs album are musicians, and Freddie Gibbs has a lot of musicians on this album, live instrumentation on this album, and I guess they played.
Shout out to Sven and the crew because they killed that.
That's dope. Yeah.
We got a Hobo's vote down for Boldy James's Weekend in the Perrys. Boldy James with Benny the Butcher's featuring Boldy James Weekend in the Perrys. Anybody else agree with Hobo, or are we all going to lean on the other side of this fence here? What's going on?
I'm going to go with Freddie Gibbs on this one. I really felt that joint, and it seemed like just listening to it, it kind of like paint a picture. It was like very visual.
Yeah, Gibbs is good. He's good at that.
Yeah,
he's very good at that.
I heard earlier you voted Gibbs as well, correct?
Yeah, you're going to put me down for Gibbs on this one.
Most of the room looks like they eventually voted one way. We're talking about best Alchemist track on both these projects. Projects being talked about are sold separately.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
Got it.
And we decided to put the best Alchemist tracks on the table here, which we thought might have been Blackest in the Room against Weekends in the Perrys. And again, it looks like Freddie Gibbs takes this round. Best Alchemist track going to Blackest in the Room. Freddie Gibbs on the board once again, making it 2-1. It's getting exciting. Again, looks like both albums are holding their weight here.